Employment versus business. Hi, this is Mommy Lean, a mompreneur, and I'm here to talk about a very interesting topic, which is employment versus business. At one point of my life, I was confused whether to stop working and just do business in order to focus my attention to my family. And the funny thing is, when I'm already in the business life, there's also a point that I want to go back to work. Now, are you one of these people who are also confused what to do with their life right now? Especially if you're a mother who wants to give all your attention to your children. And so I was thinking that this could be a very interesting topic for all of us mothers. And not just mothers, but to all people out there who are into confusion whether to choose employment or to choose business. Now, I have nothing against both because I had been an employee for 12 years of my life, and that contributed a lot to my personality right now, to what I am right now. So I have nothing against both. I am just here to give you some advantages and disadvantages of both employment and business. Okay, so the first thing that I realized the difference between employment and business is the what we call time freedom. If you are an employee, uh, it's you will be working for you are told to work for 8 hours a day. But in reality, 8 hours is really not enough. I will speak in behalf of my experience that I was a teacher in a private institution. And of course, we are asked to report for 8 hours a day, but you will really extend your time knowing that a teacher has a lot of paperwork to do, checking of test papers and lesson plan for the next day, visual aids, and a lot more to prepare. And we even bring home our work. So basically, 8 hours is just on the piece of paper. And that's about employment. And I think that's true to all kinds of work. However, in business, it seems like we don't have time, especially if you are starting your business. Because if you are starting to put up a business, the first years of your life, you really have to focus on it, study it, ask an advice from mentors or go into trainings, attend trainings for you to really uh, be knowledgeable of your business. So at the start, when you are still creating a system, you don't have time. You are working as well more than 8 hours a day. But the best thing is that once you create the system of your business, you can already relax. No, you are just going to monitor from time to time. So especially if the system works, also good for you, good for those. It's always a risk. There's a big risk if you are in the business side. Okay, so that's one difference. The first difference, the time freedom. Again, in business, when you create the system already, then you can have the time freedom that you wish for. Another factor is the income. Now, in employment, your income is fixed. But there's an advantage to that. Why? Because you are somehow secured that you'll be receiving the salary on the 15th of the month, of the 30th of the month, or whatever date is that. No? So you are secured that whatever happens, you will be receiving that amount. Now, in business, there is a varied income. There's a possibility of earning very high, higher than your salary you used to receive when you were working. But there's also a possibility that it gets down, it goes down. There are also lean moments in business, especially if you are starting it. No, but if you already know where this business will lead you, and this will give you the income that you desire, no, the one that you wish for, where it can give you all the things that you need and want. That you can only find that in business. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with employment because you are somehow safe that you have the money every month. Now, the third thing that differs between employment and business is the accountability. Now, for example, when I was still teaching, I was asked to teach only science subject. And I had an advisory class, so I'm only accountable to the task given to me by my boss. So I'm accountable to that particular task. There's a specific task you're accountable to. But if you are a business owner, you're accountable to all departments of your company. Now, for example, I have a tutorial business. Then, if there's a complaint towards my teacher, towards my tutor, uh, it's not only the tutor accountable to the tutor, but me as the owner, I am also accountable because it's my responsibility to monitor them, to train the teacher, and so I'm still accountable to those little things in my business. So the scope of your accountability is bigger, wider if you are in the business side. And so I want to stick to that three main factors, no? And I think that would be enough for you to decide whether to continue working and have a part-time business first, or to totally quit working and do business. And if you are also a businessman already and you're planning to be employed, and I hope this will help you. This talk of mine will help you, and especially to mothers whose wish is just to give their attention, their time to their children. And I hope this will help you out. And I know that it's not easy making decisions. So there's nothing wrong if you ask opinion from your spouse or from your friends, but above all, you ask the Holy Spirit for guidance. Because apart from God, we can do nothing. Also, when you decide, when you make decisions according to the will of God, then you can never go wrong. So God sees our heart, our heart's desire. So every day of your life, of our lives, we offer it to Him, and He will lead us to where we should be. And so I thank you for listening, and I hope I'll be able to give another talk the next time, very, very soon. So again, mothers, please watch out for my upcoming videos, and I hope that you will also learn to, you know, take your time to reflect and to really decide. Never make rush decisions. Thank you and have a nice day.